Hello, fellow magical weirdos. It's Amanda Hirsch, and I want to tell you about my vision for a gathering for us at South by Southwest 2027. Quick fun fact, I was voted an audience favorite at South by Southwest something like 15 years ago when my husband and I ran a workshop called Improv for Freelancers, applying the lessons of improv comedy to, you guessed it, freelancing. Yeah, I've changed and grown a little bit since then. I'm currently, having just turned 50, I'm molting, having raised a truly remarkable human to the age of 14. I've been radicalized, and these days I'm really obsessed with, frankly, how do we be alive right now? How do we hold space and make space to process the horrors of what is happening in our world while also remaining open to the beauty and also feeding ourselves in ways that allow sincere optimism to persist, because we need that if we're going to create the better world that we all deserve. That is a tall order. How are you doing that? I can tell you what's working for me on the days that it works. Also, how do we, those of us who sense a new way of being birthed, and yet are sort of stuck in the current 3D reality? We need to pay the bills, we need to meet our needs, our family's needs, and yet we see a world beyond the gender construct, for example. We see a new reality that exists beyond sort of industrial age capitalism, and we're trying to usher that new way of being in, but then there's that pain of it's not here yet. And so how do we feed ourselves? How are you nourishing yourself? What ways are you finding that are sustainable for caring for yourself and for others during this time? I just want the electricity. I want the energetic experience of being in a room with other, as I lovingly am calling us, magical weirdos who are navigating all of this, to be in a room where there's a facilitated experience that allows us to tap into our true selves and share what we are seeing and experiencing and learning with other people, and walk away changed by the alchemy of it, buoyed, energized with new things to try in our daily lives. If that sounds like fun, if that sounds incredibly useful, I hope you'll vote for my session. Thanks for listening.